I told my in-laws they can't come to my house for Halloween anymore. 4 years ago, my husband Mark and I bought our first home. It's in this amazing neighborhood where Halloween is huge. Like 500 kids show up trick-or-treating and everyone goes all out with decorations. I've been dreaming about decorating my own house for Halloween since I was little. That first October, Mark's parents offered to give us their old Halloween stuff. I was so excited. Finally, I'd get to set up my own decorations exactly how I wanted. But when they showed up with the boxes, they didn't just drop them off. They completely took over. His mom, Linda, started directing where everything should go. His dad was up on a ladder hanging fake spider webs before I could even say anything. Within 2 hours, my front porch looked exactly like their old house used to look. The same witch by the door, same pumpkin arrangement, same everything. I just stood there watching them decorate my house while I smiled and said thank you. Then Mark's brother Ryan announced his family would be coming over on Halloween. He lives an hour away, out in the country with his wife and 3 kids. They have like 10 acres of land but 0 neighbors, so no trick-or-treating for his kids unless they drive somewhere. That first Halloween, Ryan showed up at 4 p.m. with his kids still in their school clothes. They expected dinner, so I made spaghetti for 9 people while everyone sat in my living room. Then I cleaned up all the dishes while they got the kids into their costumes and started trick-or-treating. Mark's parents came over too, since they only live 20 minutes away and wanted to see the grandkids. So instead of meeting my new neighbors and handing out candy the way I wanted, I was stuck entertaining my in-laws all night. And get this, they don't even hand out candy the normal way. They stand on the driveway the entire time with a bowl, waiting for kids to walk up. I grew up sitting inside, waiting for the doorbell to ring. That excitement of not knowing when the next group would show up. But no, we stand outside in the cold for 3 hours while Linda talks about her bunions and Mark's dad complains about the price of candy. This same thing has happened every single year for 4 years now. Ryan just assumes he's bringing his family to our house. Linda and Jim just assume they're invited. I never got to start my own Halloween traditions. Never got to decorate my house the way I imagined. Never got that fun experience of answering the door and seeing the kids' costumes up close. This year, I'm 7 months pregnant. By next Halloween, I'll have a 10-month-old baby. I finally told Mark that I don't want to host his family anymore, that I want to start our own traditions with our daughter. He looked at me like I'd just told him I was canceling Christmas. But my family loves coming here, he said. Ryan's kids need somewhere to trick or treat. I tried explaining that Ryan's kids aren't my responsibility, that maybe Ryan should move somewhere with actual neighbors if Halloween is so important to him. Mark got defensive and said I was being selfish. Linda called me yesterday to ask what time to come over next year and what I wanted her to bring for dinner. I told her we weren't doing Halloween at our house anymore. There was this long silence on the phone. Then she said, but where will Ryan's kids go? They don't have any other options. I suggested Ryan could take his kids to a neighborhood near him, or even to Linda and Jim's neighborhood, which also gets lots of trick-or-treaters. Linda got all quiet and said, I didn't realize you felt like we were such a burden. Then she hung up. Now Mark is furious with me. He says I'm ruining a family tradition and being cruel to his brother's kids. His whole family is acting like I'm the villain because I want to experience Halloween in my own house with my own baby. Ryan texted Mark saying his kids were asking if they could still come to Uncle Mark's house next year and now they're going to be disappointed. But here's the thing, I've given up Halloween for 4 years. I've hosted and cleaned and stood on a driveway handing out candy while my in-laws took over my holiday. My daughter's first Halloween is going to be about us, not about making sure Ryan's kids have somewhere to trick or treat.